We took everything down because the fire came through here. Right. See, the fire came through from there, from the national park through here and burnt out. It came along the river, and that's what burnt out the barn and arena down here.
After building his ranch for 50 years, Jim Garner lost everything in September. Located right at the border of Waterton National Park in Cardston County, his property didn't survive.
It's been, I guess you'd have to say, I think it's fair to say it would be a life-changing experience. You know, that, I mean, I've got some age on me, but I've got a lot of desire, and I will rebuild, and there's no point in going, oh, poor me, poor us, we will rebuild.
The 73-year-old is working constantly to rebuild, but his two-story house burned down in that fire, causing his living quarters to shrink significantly.
This is my new home. It's not very big, but it's home. I'm very fortunate. I've got a washroom. I've got a bed, I've got a little table. Hey, it's good enough for me.
A unit about 150 square feet in size, but the rancher still chooses to focus not on what he lost, but on what and who he still has.
I consider myself lucky that I didn't lose a wife. I've got no children that are terminally ill or anything else. So yes, this has been a hit on us, but I believe it's a challenge that's been given to us, and I'm not a real religious person, but we get journeys in life, and I'm just entering a new journey in life right now. A little old, but I'll get her put back together for my family, and we'll proceed from there.
And he has rebuilt, erecting a maintenance shed since the September disaster and rebuilding his corrals. Garner also counts himself lucky he didn't lose any horses. Even so, Jim knows who he blames for the whole disaster, and that's the federal government.
We've wrote them letters. I have phoned. They won't accept our calls. Like, this government, in my opinion, right now does not care about us. And all I'm asking is, you got to own this fire, guys. You had lots of time to put it out. You did fire mismanagement when it was 5 and 10 acres in size. You've destroyed, in my opinion, you've destroyed a beautiful national park.
Yet, even without the help of the feds thus far, he says his rebuild has been made possible by those around him.
I can't say thank you enough to these people. They're not only donating the hay, they're trucking it here for me too. I've had Weston Construction build me a lot of panels, some sheds, and even over at the other place we put up a lot of corrals. The both Hutterite colonies, Waterton Colony and Blue Ridge Colony, have helped us extensively because I can no longer weld with my pacemaker. I have a welder over at Blue Ridge by the name of George. George comes over if I got a broken gate. He's over welding and helping me out. That's the kind of neighbor help that we're getting that is tremendous.
As for a new house, Garner hopes to start construction on May 1st. For Bridge City News, I'm Ben Matichuk.